Do you like the middle or the edges of brownies better, Nani?
The middle.
Mm-hmm.
You figured as much?
That's my favorite. I like the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I could leave the ends, the edges, and the corners.
Well, then why'd you ask me such a stupid question when you know that I would say the same answer?
Well, I would assume you would, but you never know.
That's true.
We're now trying this Lakonto, I may be pronouncing that wrong, brownie mix. And it calls for 2/3 of a cup of coconut oil. And Nani is out of coconut oil. I am shirking my responsibilities and did not bring any with me. I know. I fill her pantry from our amazing discount grocery stores, and I forgot to bring her more coconut oil. I'm a bad granddaughter, I'm sorry. But, so we're gonna use...
We've known that for a long time.
We're gonna use 2/3 of a cup of melted butter, 2 eggs, combine all of that together, put it in an 8x8 greased baking dish, and bake at 350. So, we have our little butter things. Just gonna grease this up here and get all this mixed. Looks like any other regular brownie mix to me. Looking like regular brownie mix to me. It's
Does
really
it smell like regular brownie mix?
You're gonna have to come in here and sniff it, Nani, and tell me. Looks pretty good to me. Let's see, does it smell good? It smells pretty good to me. Now I'm gonna let this sit actually I'll put it in our 8x8 baking dish and then let it sit a little while just to let it hydrate as we've talked about before, and hopefully that will let this turn out a little better.
Who's licking the bowl?
Are you gonna lick the bowl?
I'm too full.
Oh.
Well, maybe I will.
Oh, just a sacrifice for everyone.
Well, you know, it's necessary.
So everyone knows. You're a good woman willing to make that sacrifice?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna let that rest for a little bit. You have to, since you're sacrificing, you have to let us know. How is it? It's pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm.
The batter's good. Do you think the brownies will be as good, or do you think the batter's gonna be better?
I'll have to let you know afterwards.
Our brownies have rested. Let's get them in. Now, these are supposed to bake for 20 to 25 minutes. We'll keep an eye.
You want me to put the timer on?
Do you think you should? Do you think I'm going to forget? You're probably right. Yes, go ahead.
How much did you say?
20 to 25, so maybe 15 minutes, and we'll check. Well, and I don't even have to stick it in there. I can tell they're not quite done in the middle. And it does say 20 to 25, and we checked at 15, so we'll check again in another 5 to 7 minutes. It just came out of the oven, and it was in there probably the full amount of time. Usually I take things out before, like if it says 20 to 25 minutes, usually I would take it out at maybe 15, 18 minutes, but this was in the full 25. Nani and I both like the middle of the brownies, so we're gonna have to fight over these middle pieces here. Just initially, as I'm cutting into it, I would say it feels cakier than what I prefer a brownie to be. But if you like a cakier brownie, maybe this will be good for you. I'm not sure. Let's get in here. And see.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, I can take an end piece.
Well, you know, we want to taste test it, and I want you to taste test the best part of it. So I'm just putting these other ones aside.
I see.
Now I will say, I thought it was kind of cakey, but it was in there for the correct amount of time, and it looks like it's more of the texture that I prefer, kind of gooey and not done all the way. You want to share a plate? I'm talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said, do you want to share a plate?
Yeah.
I love these plates. Aren't they so cute? Do you want a fork or do you want to go in with your hands?
Oh, with the hands.
Okay. All right, so we showed you the texture a little bit. And so, where are we? Here we are. It's a little crumbly and piecey, but also pretty gooey, which is how I prefer. You take first pick. Ah. Yeah, it definitely feels gooey.
Yeah.
All right. Smells like a regular brownie.
It's still hot though.
It is. I thought I let it cool long enough, but I don't think I did.
You didn't.
I like it hot though. I will say it's greasy, but there may be something to be said. Maybe that's why they wanted the coconut oil instead of the butter. We have butter instead of coconut oil. What do you think?
I think it's good. I think there's a little bit in the background of that, but not as pronounced.
Yes. It's almost a little bit chalky, slightly. Not as much as maybe the chocolate chip cookies from Simple Mills that we tried.
Correct.
But it's just slightly chalky. Now there's erythritol in here. So there's some like that sugar alcohols and things that could also be contributing to that slightly. Yeah.
But tasty. Nice and chocolatey.
Yeah. Very greasy. I like mine underdone, so very greasy, underdone, which is my preferred way, but we'll let it cool a little longer and see if it changes. I need to wash my hands now. Do you like middle pieces or end pieces?
Edges.
You like, really?
On brownies, heck yeah.
Okay, well.
Get that crispity, crunchity edge.
Crispity crunchy, what commercial is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh.
Immediate
No, it's-
disappointment.
It's chocolate cake, not a brownie.
Don't like it? Okay. Why?
I feel like I'm eating baking cocoa powder.
Really?
You should have tried the middle. We ate the middle.
Should have tried the middle.
Yeah. So, you think it just tastes like straight cocoa powder? The texture, the flavor?
All of it's bad.
Okay. Now, it does have erythritol in it.
I don't know what that is, but I'm angry that it exists.
Okay.
I want to finish it.
Okay. I was waiting for you to take another bite.
We just finished this.
Oh, I need to finish it? You're yelling at me to finish it, and then you're grabbing it all.
Well, because you're too slow.